7 psychological tricks to control any woman's mind. 1. Give her space. Ever heard the old saying, seduce my mind and you can have my body? Many men make the mistake of thinking it's about overwhelming her with gifts and incessant texting. This is a mistake. Women are more seduced by the shadows of their imagination than by the glow of attention. To truly seduce her mind, you must master the art of absence. Less is exponentially more. Withdraw, make her miss you, immerse yourself in your hobbies, go on trips and spend time with friends. Create a life so interesting that she wants to be a part of it. When you give her space, you create a psychological tension, a void that only you can fill. She starts to want you, not because you're always there, but because she can't stand your absence. That, my friend, is how you gain the upper hand. 2. Try emotional manipulation. This is an even more direct method, using your emotions like a chessboard. Ever heard of splitting? It's a stealth technique based on psychological principles that dominate a woman's emotional world. Women let their emotions guide their decisions. So, if you've mastered this game, you're golden. Here's how it works. You make her oscillate between emotional highs and lows. 1 minute you're Prince Charming, the next you're distant and elusive. This roller coaster ride sends her emotional investment into overdrive, making her feel intense connection and fear of loss simultaneously. She's so wrapped up in your world that she feels as if she's breaking free from gravity. 3. Use reverse psychology. Why do women love these limited edition designer handbags? Simply because they're exclusive. If you want to skyrocket your appeal, exploit this element of rarity. Play hard to get. Start by disqualifying and rejecting women beyond their expectations. Give them the impression that you're the prize they can't have. Just like those designer bags. If you become something rare, something hard to get, you'll see a radical change. Women will start chasing you and competing for your attention. The next time you're in a social setting, casually mention how selective you are about dating, or joke about how your next girlfriend has to meet almost impossible criteria. Watch people try to qualify for you. When you position yourself as a limited edition, you increase your perceived value and control the dynamics of the pursuit. As a result, they're attracted, intrigued, and invested in a way that keeps you in control. 4. Get rid of her ego. In a world where everyone craves attention, being the one who doesn't give it freely is a gesture of power. Most women are used to being noticed, so take a different approach. Reduce their ego by not giving them the attention they expect. Focus on their friends rather than them, or ignore their presence in groups. And no, don't be aloof, because this is strategic neglect. Imagine you're at a party. Spend more time laughing with her friends, barely acknowledging her. You can even pay a compliment to someone else. It's like a subtle challenge to her self-esteem, and believe me, it will ignite her desire to win your attention. She begins to seek validation from you by redoubling her efforts to get your attention. This tactic makes her jealous, and she sees you as someone whose approval is worth seeking. 5. Create desire. Look, guys, the main sin in a relationship is letting her think she's got you figured out, that she's got you by the short hairs. The truth is, desire thrives on uncertainty. Make her worrying a little about losing you. Show her that she's not the only one in the game, that others are also eyeing the prize. Flirt a little, don't hesitate to show that you have options. Being too available means giving her the remote control of your value. Never let that happen. Play the partner in crime angle. Consider this scenario. She's dating one man who lavishes her with luxurious dates and another who brings nothing but fun and unpredictability. Pizza, roller coasters, cab rides home. Who stays on his mind, the adventurer Every time. Why is that? Because he makes her part of the story, not just a passive observer. When she's emotionally and physically involved, she appreciates these experiences more. Turn your time together into a series of adventures, and she'd be hooked, always coming back for more. 6. Intense eye contact. If you can do this, you can awaken something deep inside her without uttering a single word. It's a question of quality, not quantity. Don't be the creep who stares too long. Be the guy who looks into her soul sparingly, but deeply. There's a fine line between intrigue and invasion. Fix his gaze. Hold it just a moment longer than usual, then gently look away. Repeat this dance, respecting the timing and grace. This technique creates a mystery around you and leaves her wondering, what's he thinking? It draws her in and makes her want to tear down your walls. Practice and watch her admiration turn into obsession. Remember, your eyes can tell a lot, so make sure they're telling the right story. 7. The subtle error trap. You think that slipping a minor error into your chat is no big deal. You slip in a detail that's only slightly wrong. It's not a mistake, it's a strategy. When you introduce a fact that isn't quite right, watch how quickly she corrects you. That's where you win. She's now more engaged, more talkative, giving details she hadn't planned to reveal. You've just manipulated her into revealing a card she didn't even know she had in her hand. You've exploited her natural need to correct, to be right, by turning it against her. It's a chess move that disrupts her perception of reality and makes her question what's true and what's fabricated by you. It's a power game, so use it wisely.